Okay. This is a test. I have never broadcast before, so we're finding out how this works. I believe I am live. So, hello. Nate in the North here. Live. With some Kingdom 2 Crowns. I've been playing this a lot on my mobile device, and it's pretty cool. So, I've played it on the computer before. I've gotten deep into it. I just felt like this would be a nice, simple game for my first live stream ever. So if you stop by, check it out. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and start. We are a nice silver fox king here with our horse and beautiful purple vestments. Sounds good. Now, we'll kind of be talking about this game and different things about it, strategies and such. It'll be nice and chill. If you've ever played this game before and you have tips, hit me up. I'm fairly confident that I know most things about it, but, you know. For example, we can double tap to run. Thought I was running already. So this game, you are a monarch. You get coins. And why did we just drop a coin? I have no idea. We are lighting our fire. This is now our kingdom. It's not much, but it is ours. Homeless people, or vagabonds, such, get 1 coin, and they are ours forever. It's a very, very cheap price for a subject. Don't call them slaves. Subject. Because we are arming them with bows and hammers. Now, we need to build a wall for some reason. Okay. We might get attacked, I guess. Oh, this little ghost, green ghost, telling us to go over here. Hey, look, another vagabond. Ooh, 2. Okay. 2 more subjects for our kingdom. We will rule them with a iron fist. More likely a cotton fist, wet noodle. Kind of soggy. But, you know. Ah, yes. Pay the trees. That's good. Paying the trees. You put a coin on the tree so that the worker knows that he should go cut it down. What does she want us to do? She wants us to buy another bow. Okay. Build, explore, defend, conquer. Sure. Sounds good. Do we have any money? You, sir, give us money. Thank you. We need to build this second wall so that whatever comes at night doesn't get us. Because if we get got, that's bad. We do not want to get got. And our bowmen are shooting the rabbits. Did you know that rabbits drop a coin when they die? Because they do. They definitely do. That's how nature works. That's how money was invented, actually. Someone found a rabbit, and they were like, hey, what if I shoot it with my bow? And out popped a gold coin. We need these walls to be a little bit stronger. Hey, look, there's a guy with a donkey, and the donkey spit out coins. That's nice of the donkey to spit out coins for us. So, honestly, though, the trick to this game, number one, get people. Get a bunch of workers. They are super important. This kind of game, too, it just tickles something inside me. Sounds weird, but, you know. Very chill, but like underneath that chill, there's kind of like an urgency. I like it. The art too is it's pixely, but look at the water reflection. It's very nice. And yeah. Sound design is good too. If you're not watching this with headphones. It's very simple. Dare say subtle, but I want to clear out those trees. So you want to clear out as many trees as you can, as wide on the sides of your bases, because this there's the bed of grass like that the horse is standing on right now. But then there's the clumps of grass, the long grass. And that's where the rabbits spawn. And they are your biggest source of income, besides the trader, at the beginning of the game. See, that guy he had hunted a bunch of rabbits and got a bunch of gold coins. And these are archer towers. Put an archer up in each one. Should grab another builder too. Put an archer up in each one. Bad guys. Those were briefly the bad guys. They are called greed, I believe. And fear not, they will not kill you. They will just take your money. Or any valuables you possess. So if the greedlings hit a person, they will take their tool. Because that's the most valuable thing that they have. Their tool. So the builders will become regular people. Builders or archers. There's other citizens later that we'll get. But they'll become regular people, regular citizens. And then if they get hit again, they become vagabonds. We're going to make our archers go up a little bit higher, but first we're going to tell our people to chop some wood. The trees, too, drop 1 or 2 gold coins each. So you pay a gold, and you get either 1 or 2 out of it. I believe 1. It always drops 1, sometimes it drops 2. So you make a little bit of money clearing the forest. That scares the stuff out of me every time. And we'll have to come back for him because he costs gems. There's 2 different kinds of currency in this game. Gems and coins. This guy costs gems. See the diamond shape? The first island does not have any chests with gems in it. This is what we want. We want more subjects. So you have to actually come back to the first island later. Look, more gem stuff. And more gem stuff. Talk briefly about what those things are in a second. I'm trying to just get to, here we go, this chest with coins. I don't remember how many there are on the first level, but those are greeds. That's kind of scary. Oh, our horse is out of stamina. I've been talking too much. I was not paying attention to how far we were going. But luckily, the greeds don't want our bones. They just want our coins. And we just picked up some. We're going to waste a few. Paying off the greeds, but that's okay. Is that all? So just 2? So this is a hermit hut. I'm going to lower the volume a little bit if I can. It's getting to be a little bit sound. Here we go. Music. There we go. Okay. The sound is very nice. The music is very nice, but it's just a little bit loud for me. That's still even a little bit loud. Okay. Hear myself think. Okay, that first spot is using my mouse. This game only uses the keyboard, the directional keys. All the controls. It's very nice. Okay, so this spot is for vagabonds. They spawn here 1 or 2 per day, I think. That statue was a power-up statue. You have to unlock it with gems and then pay some gold at it to like activate it. And that specific one is an archery power-up. It makes our bowmen more accurate, or their shots do more damage. I think it's more accuracy. This guy right here is a griffin. Fell from the sky. We can unlock him and then use him as a mount. And each mount has kind of special attributes. Some of them have abilities, some of them just have increased stamina, etc. Okay. And the little grass, the horse eats to recover stamina, and then after you eat, your hooves sparkle, so you can run faster and betterer. And these guys have quite a bit of money from killing rabbits. There's also deer that they can shoot too, not just rabbits. But then we can upgrade our camp. Upgrading the camp basically just lets there be more options available as far as like upgrading people and stuff. I'm going to extend this out 1 level and chop that tree down. But since we have plenty of money, we're going to go exploring over this way. So we don't have to be too afraid of the greed because, oh, there's a chest there. It's good to know it's short. You don't have to pick up the chests right away. That's a good tip. Especially the gems, because the greed will take your gems as well as your coins. And the boat. That's how we move on to a different island. This game is called Kingdom New Lands. And that is for a couple of reasons. There's different islands you can go to within the game, but also there's different modes you can play. I chose the base game, which is kind of European style. There's also Shogun, which is Japanese style. And there's different, a bunch of little different things. They have the same feel, same basic mechanics, but just slightly different art and slightly different mechanics on different things. Those are greed. Hello, greed. I was hoping to get to the grass before you attacked me, but we're gonna let them just have a few coins. I'm pretty confident in how we're going. Is that all? Is that all of you? Okay. They seem to spawn a little bit faster than I'm used to. I am talking a lot, so maybe the time is just going by faster than I think it is. That's possible. Let my horse recover his stamina, or her. Could be riding a female horse. I don't know much about horses. Don't know if females are there's any difference between male and female horses. I don't know. In regards to riding them, probably. This is the camp of the trader. So if we clear out the forest beyond his camp, he goes away for good. And he is very useful in the beginning of the game for getting money. And we stopped all of the greed on this night, I believe. Almost positive. Since it's still nighttime and the greed is not attacking currently, we're going to keep pressing a little bit farther out. Normally, what you would want to do is not build anything during nighttime, but once the greed comes in waves, and it's only one wave per night. Sometimes there's one wave per side per night. So like some will attack from the east, some will attack from the west. Both during the same night, but I think it's usually just one per night. Our bag is getting pretty full. Now we could clear out those trees. It's a little far for our worker to go when they have other things to do. That's a big tip too. I'm going to upgrade the camp one more time to get some walls around it. Those are just cosmetic. But that might upgrade so that we get, once we build the second wall, do we get our next option for our people? It doesn't look like it actually. Oh, there it is. Sigh. Or scythe. And those are for farms. We can make farmers. But I don't see any... Oh, the trader is on top of one. Okay. You need streams for farms. You can build a farm on top of a stream. Because the farm... the crops need irrigation. They need water. Let the horse rest a little bit. Very nice. Okay, let's build this tower up a little bit. The higher up towers can shoot a little bit better. You can see over your walls. If you put them outside your walls, which you can, I usually don't until later on in the game. But I think they're still protected if they're in the short one. The greed won't get them. But, by that time, money is usually not super tight, so I just build them to the second tier right away because it does not take long for them to get built. YOLO. Let's just upgrade this all the way. I think you can only upgrade your base one level per day. I feel like we just did two, but maybe one was last night. That was technically yesterday. Oh, there's our small castle. Fun fact, most castles were made of wood, not stone. Oh, I was going to look west and see if there was a farm spot, but I didn't. You guys don't have much coin because there's not many rabbits spawning over here because there's not stuff there. Good job. They broke that wall, but as long as the wall is still standing, the builders will repair them without needing any money. If they get knocked all the way down, you have to pay money to repair them. Oh, I was looking for a stream. I just passed a stream. clear out the trees, and then we can build a farm right there. And the farm, the base level of the farm, this is important information. Base level of the farm is just like, where are you guys going? Oh, they're going to repair the wall. They only repair the wall in the morning, for whatever reason. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but base level farm is just a little bit of hay or something over top of the stream, so that the farmers can farm on it. Struggling. Hold on. Coffee. But the second level of the farm, and this is a mistake that I made playing this game for the first time, the second level of the farm is a farmhouse, and the farmers will stay at the farmhouse all night. So, that's usually fine. Hey, look. It's our banker. Give him 10 coins, and he goes and stocks them. Give him 10 more. It's a smart idea to stockpile as much coin as you can. That will be important later. Workers, do not leave. You've got more to do. I've got at least 2 more trees to clear. And a farm to build. So, the farmers staying at the farm all night isn't a problem if it's inside your walls. If it's outside your walls, that is an issue, because the greed don't care if they're farmers. They'll take their scythes, size, what have you. And they'll take their gold, and then they won't be your friend anymore. They need a gold coin to be your friend, otherwise they won't be your friend. They're very bad friends. I don't know the word for it. Horse is painting. The grass does take time to spawn too, so I don't think that's technically grass right there. And the base horse moves faster over regular land than forest land. Okay. Later on, maybe that was the old game. There was a thing where grass wouldn't spread if you had built. It's like this grass here, if this wasn't here or something, and I built walls on either side, there wouldn't be grass there ever. It wouldn't grow. Which kind of makes sense, but is super annoying. Hello, Greed. Your attacks are more intense when I'm wearing headphones with good bass than on my mobile phone. On my phone, the app, I have the Norselands. It's like DLC. It's like an unlockable in-app purchase. And there's no pay-to-win mechanics in this game, just FYI. So you can't buy gems or coins or anything. This is very chill. It's just a regular game, basically. I bought it on Steam, by the way. But I'm sure it's available other places, such as the Android store, Play Store. Probably on iPhone too. But yeah, so the Norse one is the newest expansion. Expansion is the word that I want. It's just an entirely new kingdom. I think the base game on Android is $7? $10? $7? $10? Something like that. On Steam, it was like 10 or 15. And the DLC is like $3. The expansion is like $3. But the Norse is pretty sweet. You actually get powers for your person. Monarch, that's the word. You can be either a king or a queen, and I think I could have cycled through random options at the beginning, but didn't. It'll just start the game with the randomly generated one if you don't do anything for a minute or like 10 seconds. It's very short. You don't have very much time, but you can cycle through different ones. You can also change your sigil. So we have a fish, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. Birdie. Snake. Actually, I kind of like the snake. That whole thing looks kind of cool. Sweet. Won't go into it too deep, but those are options. I'm kind of cutting down the trees on this side so that the hunters can actually reach the... watch out, the sun's setting slowly. Just do these one at a time so I have that other builder goes back to base. So he doesn't get caught out here, just in case the one guy does. But so if I clear these up to the trader's post spot, then he won't disappear, but our hunters will hopefully have some game to get. Oh, and pathfinding, so that first builder didn't chop down that tree because the second builder was already coming for it. So that's fine. Oh, our satchel, our purse is full of monies, which that's an okay problem to have, but it is still a problem. There's no other guys. Okay. The banker goes inside at night. He is not available for us to give money to. So just buy a couple more bows. And I believe we have upgraded everything as far as it can go. Hello. Huh. And the money that you drop will randomly either fall to the ground, where you can pick it up again, or one of your workers can, or it'll fall in the water, where it is lost forever. Okay, well, these guys are distracted. I mean, not distracted. While the other guys are gone, I'm going to beat feet, beat hoof, and build those two things. And we're going to build up the walls on the interior too. And that'll be nice. Bueno. Nice. Nope, we want to build the wall first. Build that up. I'm going to build up the farm so that we can get some farm workers out here. And, okay, so once this wall gets done building, it will show a little, too much money. So there's a little stone above the... Okay, let's pay some for this farm. That'll be good. Okay. Little stone symbol above the coin slots, and the coin slots are crossed off. We need to get the stone upgrade, which is on a different island. There's a little farm, and now the farmers will stay here during the day. That's a stone. That has a little symbol of a person. That's the building I was going to talk about before and then didn't. They're called hermits. And there's a few different hermits. You can find them throughout the islands. And you pay a number of gems. And they pop out. And you pay 1 coin, they'll hop on your horse with you. And you run them back to the house. To the base. And they will help you build specialized buildings. Is that enough? Yeah. So those coins in there are useful in case we get caught during wintertime and there are no rabbits and there's no farms and we aren't making any money. I might actually need to clear this all out before we can leave this island because the boat spawned pretty far away. And I'm not sure how I feel about building, this far away. Rabbits, run! Save yourselves! There's greed about. The next day I'm going to cut down 2 of those trees. And maybe start building walls on that side and just see. We're just going to see. Just going to see. My horse needs a snack. It's a good thing there's no monsters about. Ah, run away. Like, if you're worried about your walls too and you've made some money, you can, like, dump a major amount of coin out. And the greeds, especially this early in the game, there's only a few of them per wave. They'll grab those coins, they'll take the bribe, and they'll head back out. Like, I'm gonna head out. I'm not sure what will happen with the vagabond camp and the trader if I build walls over here. If they actually will disappear. Or not. We're going to find out. I usually don't build out beyond the walls, so I'm also not sure what would happen if we just left this guy right here. I just had a random archer tower out in the middle of nowhere, if he'd be safe or not. I know the answer to that later in the campaign. Sure. Later on in the game, but I don't know that answer for this early. There are more and more greedlings as we get farther into the game. There's more and different ones, so there's actually greedlings that are different than we've seen before. I wonder if this game has been updated to the same level that the app has. I would assume so. So I haven't played the computer version for a while because it came out on mobile, and then this is a very, very nice game for mobile because it's not like the controls are really simple. You just swipe left, swipe right, swipe up, swipe down. That's it. Swipe up to activate your powers. Swipe down to drop coins, left and right to move. And that's all it is on the computer too. It's just, I'm using WASD, but you can use the arrow keys as well. It's just very simple controls. And I'm a big fan. When things are super simple, but still like complex, that sounds weird. That sounds... Dropped a coin. Contradictory. It sounds contradictory, but I like it. The rain sound in this game, it's got no reason to be so nice. I meant to only drop one coin. Thank you. Actually, no, I think I can drop a second one because... Yeah, because that guy's there. I'm going to make us another couple builders because... I think it's time for us to bounce out of this island. And we need builders to build the boat. 2 of those. And 1 more builder. Okay. I think this might actually be the first time that I've enclosed a vagabond camp in my walls. Who knew? I assume they'll still spawn there. Assume so. Nice coin. Okay, do we have bad guys coming? Is there bad guys coming? This boat is still pretty far away. To my knowledge, too, your horse will not run low on stamina if you're walking. It's a dock, is what I'm walking over right now. Day number 9. On the first world, when you spawn the boat, all of the pieces for the boat will spawn with it. In later islands, I think the second island, maybe half of them spawn. And on the third island and on, none of the pieces. You have to pay 2 gold per piece. And I did that during the day because the greedlings, they are greedy. Greedlings. They will steal the pieces for your boat if they're still sitting on the ground. Once the boat is built, they won't rip the pieces off. They're very smart. They're greedy, but they're not very smart. But so we can build this boat as long as it gets fully built in a day. If it's outside the walls, it's fine. But and that's why later on, as long as a worker can get to your boat quickly enough and put the piece that you buy on, you could build them 1 piece per day if you wanted to. It's easier to just have them build a few pieces at a time. Get a couple workers out there. But I am going to launch the boat, but I'm not going to get in the boat yet. I'm going to go back and get some money so that we can start the next land with as good a profit as we can. Nice. Okay, 2 coins to launch the boat. And fanfare. And if we ring this bell, people will hop into the boat. We're going to wait until the next day. Yeah, it's close-ish to sunset. We're going to go gather our coins. Make this nice and... On day number 10, we shall launch the boat. I'm not sure the fastest that I've ever launched the boat, but I don't think day 10 is it. I feel like I've launched it faster than that before, but... Take all my money. Oops. We can only take a certain amount with us. Okay, goodbye. A little bit farther out than I thought. Maybe things are a little more spread out on the PC. It kind of makes sense, I guess. You guys made a lot of money. Good job. Probably should clear out those trees there a little bit farther, but that's fine. Horse can eat. I can picture an even bigger version of this game where you build up the walls to be actual castle walls and your workers climb up on top of them. That'd be cool. This game isn't as good as, like, you know, it's already just Good. It's good. I like it. Muy bueno. Drop another coin. Hey, look. The donkey goes into the hut and gets goods, and then comes and drops coins at our feet. The economy of this game doesn't really make that much sense, but like I said, it's simplified. Alright, boys. Day 10, are you ready? Are you ready to move on? Gonna ring these bells. And then it costs 10 coins. Yeah, 10 coins to move on. To launch the boat. But I rang the bell, which means archers and workers will come hop in the boat. I think 4 archers, something like that. Drop the coin. I mean, that's probably enough. I could wait, but we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. That's plenty to start the next land. Defend. Build. Conquer. Explore. I'm gonna read it all out of order. Press a button to move on. So the map is something that was not in the game at the beginning either. It tells us that this first island, there's just wood. It tells us how many gems we left on the island, maybe? And it tells us how many portals there are minus the... So on the left there it says little swirly portal with a 1. Those portals are what the bad guys come out of. I'll show you. And the big portal on the map on the island is like the main portal. Once we close that, we beat that island. So you actually have to come back. We cannot beat the island without knights. And we can't unlock knights until we get stone, I think. So these are the things that we can unlock on this next island. Let us go. Once we get knights too, they will also come with us on the boat. I think 2 knights, up to 2 knights, will come on the boat. Hey, look, that looks just like my friend the trader's house from the first island. Did the trader follow us? All right. Oh, yeah, you two standing here by this burnt out fireplace. Join my kingdom, and we shall rule the kingdom. I don't just... Okay. Damn, baby, be cool. Just made me think of How I Met Your Mother. My wife and I have been watching How I Met Your Father lately. It's pretty good. Had a major crush on Hilary Duff as a kid. Lizzie McGuire, yeah. Which I just found out watching How I Met Your Father that she's only 2 years older than me. I thought she was a little closer to my age. Not that, I mean, 2 years is close now, but like when I was growing up. When I was growing up. We're also catching up on Mandalorian. I've seen all of Mandalorian. She has not. But I would like to watch Book of Boba Fett. And so I was going to watch it by myself, but then she actually was kind of interested in watching it, so she's a Star Wars fan. That's why I married her. Not actually, that's mostly a joke, but we definitely bonded over Star Wars. Our wedding, the groomsmen all carried lightsabers. And her and I each had a lightsaber too. Got some sweet pictures. Worker, I may have sent you to die. But you're probably fine, but also maybe you're not. Once we get this tower established too, we're going to go. Do I build farther and then go explore, or do I go explore first? Coins randomly fall out. I don't know, is that a bug or a feature? Have to build a tent by night 1. Otherwise, where am I going to sleep? Even though I don't sleep, I stay on my horseback all night long. I think it's a good idea to actually go get more archers, which means more people as we go. Got some good thuds in there. You know what? We'll do both. I'll pay a coin at each spot to build it out. As far as we can go. Okay. And then, hey, look. Vagabonds. Hobos. Oh, look at this. Puppy. Trapped under a log, we drop a coin, and he doesn't even take it. He just hops out. I like puppies. Puppies are good. But this one follows us, and he'll bark in the direction that greed are coming. Do we have enough? Just shy. We gotta be careful. Don't have enough for that. That is very important. We will get to that momentarily. I am out of money though, so we're gonna go back. Actually, we should go back just a little bit further. Okay, that is a portal right there. That stone structure. So we're gonna go back because I have no idea what time it is. You can't tell how late it is in the woods. Word of caution, the dog can be grabbed by greedlings and will be taken into their cave because they know he is the best boy and he is the most valuable thing that there is. It's true. So, we need to keep him safe and away from the greedlings forever. Kind of a thing, but I'm more worried about getting taken by greedlings if I have the dog with me, because I'm more worried about him getting taken than me losing my crown to them. Because I know the consequences for me losing my crown, and I'm okay with them. But the dog getting taken, that's too much. Too much. Oh, he's actually hunting from the spot. Okay, see? The dog is barking left, which means that there are bad guys coming from the left. Money, please. Gentlemen, there are bad guys coming from the left. Don't you hear the dog barking? They always hide by the time the creep get back, so it's not a big deal. It's some money. That's nice. That archer didn't have any for me. He's a bad hunter. It's okay. It's not okay, actually. I'm gonna kick him out. I should not upgrade that yet. Nope. There's more important things to do first. Still barking. Still greed coming? Is there greed coming from this direction? Yes, there is. dog. Is there actually greed coming from this direction? Did they change that? Does he just bark if there's greed coming? He doesn't tell you which direction it's coming from? That's possible. They could have nerfed the dog. It wasn't that broken. I mean, you could tell which direction they were coming from, and then you could go in the opposite direction without much fear. Maybe they also changed that only one side attacks at night. There it is. Okay. That treasure chest right there, that is full of gems. Which we want. We'll keep looking this direction a little ways. I want to go back to that spring, because I would like to activate that spring as soon as possible. Okay. Our bag is almost full, but... Ah, this is a farmer statue. We can unlock this right now, too. This makes our farms more profitable, which is good. And that works across islands, too. So if we go back to the island number 1, our farms will be better. I'm kind of just keep going. Okay, it's a little bit dangerous. These gems will be safe if they stay in their box. A little bit dangerous to pick them all up. But, yep, that's what a portal looks like when it's active. That means that there will be greed coming out of there shortly. So we need to make haste-ish. They also activate if you get too close to them, if you stop moving nearby them. I'm not 100% sure on how that mechanic works, but they normally only pop out at night. But if you're nearby, sometimes they'll jump out. And I'm very bitter about it because they've taken my dog that way before. And I don't like it. Money. Good. Now we have the funds. I will upgrade that. Buy a couple more bows. You can only buy 4 at a time. Oh, we upgraded our... we upgraded so that we have stone. Now we can actually upgrade our walls further, which is very good. And we will do that. But if you upgrade your walls, then you have no walls while they're being built, which doesn't really make sense, but kind of. I mean, like, in reality, you could build the stone on the outside of the wood. And then you'd have double walls. Water was just, thought I got a weird smell. Yes, yes, dog, bark, bark. There are some... There's a way you can save gems, too. Hey, money. We're going to leave both of those trees because they're right next to each other. They won't give us any more space. There's a little character who really reminds me of the guy in the N64 Legend of Zelda games. The little guy who, like, sits... kicks his feet. In Ocarina of Time, he is in... I think it's a he. Could be a she. It. Just call it a he. He's in the castle after you pull the Master Sword. Okay. We're going to unlock this spring. Because It is the first mount upgrade we're going to get. Hello. The King of the Forest. A big old stag, and look how fast he moves in the woods. He is the boss at the woods. I am very brave, running right past that. Here's the main portal. You'll see the rocks, the big rocks, and then some dirt, and then that's the big portal. We're going to run away. The only way to break that, we can't defeat the land yet. We can start to break portals now that we have the stone upgrade, but we can't beat the island until we get the final upgrade, which I believe is metal. Or just a stronger stone. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think it's metal. But, train of thought is gone. That's another thing I really like about this game. And other games as well. Like it. It doesn't spoon feed you the directions. It's not like, here's how you play, open wide. This one's worse than it used to be. That intro, the little ghost, kind of like leads you exactly what you have to do at the beginning. I much prefer to just, like Minecraft. Minecraft's really good about this, even still now. And I'm really kind of surprised that it stayed that way after Microsoft bought them. And maybe it's just because it was so established, and so most of the audience who knew how to play Minecraft, or who was going to play Minecraft, already knew how to play, or, you know, at least had seen or heard how to play before that. But, give him 10 coins, so he goes and dumps it. And he saves every coin you give him, too, so it's not like you have to make him go do that little animation of dumping the coins in, but I like it. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. But yeah, Minecraft, he just drops you in. It's like, good luck. Have fun. Used to not have the recipe crafting book, by the way, if anybody knows that. The OGs playing Minecraft back in the day. You just had to, you know the recipes. Upgrading this, because I think the guys to the left there are going to have a few more coins for me. And if they don't... Oh, shoot. Oh, nuts. Oh, crap. Hopefully they didn't come the other direction, too. If they did, that sucks. Ah, I forgot. Hey, pro tip, if you upgrade your walls on your castle to stone, it just, starts building the stone walls, which is awesome. You don't actually have to pay for that if you do it. But I forgot, and we don't have a secondary wall. Whoa, what was that? We might say see you later to the trader, since there's a farm right there. Trader's really nice, especially to get started out, but he is sitting on some prime real estate, so... Let me take my 1 coin that I dropped. Hey, that's how the banker works too. He drops coins for you if you stand nearby him. Ooh, I forgot that we were upgrading this. This game's really good at testing your ability to remember what the heck's going on all the time. Love how fast the deer guy is. However, he still only grazes on grass, which I think is silly. I think he should be able to graze in the forest because he lives in the forest, but Deer, I suppose, still graze grass. So that's the thing. Did we go all the way west? I don't think we did. No, because I didn't tell you about what's all the way west. On the same side of the boat, there is another dock at the end of the island. And on that dock is a portal. And what the heck was that? Is that the dog? Dog, were you making noises? The sky looks a little pink. There are such a thing as blood moons in this game. And that's the music that happens during a blood moon. All hands arm yourselves. Yep, that's a red moon. It's a blood moon. I think blood moon just means that there's going to be a lot of greed. You might get to see what happens when they break the wall. Or not, because my archers are awesome. Build. This guy's still small, too. There you go. I believe we're out of the woods after they attack one side. Yeah, we're good. We actually kind of want some of the money. There's a river right there too, or a creek. What's more important, guys or trader? That's a good question. Did you guys finish building over here already? Oh, hey, a spear. Sweet. Get a spear guy. They stand at the edge and they poke out the wall. But they break after a little bit. They'll fish too, though, which is cool. They can make money in wintertime. I think we're going to give it one more day, and then we're going to clear out this bandit camp. Bandit camp? Vagrant camp. Yeah. Vagrant, I think, is the word that I've been looking for the entire time. Not vagabond. Vagrant. Yeah. Can we make it to the upgrade? Yeah, we can. They've got time. Probably. Is there a closer vagrant camp on the other side? Probably. Yeah, because this is quite far. Oh, the other thing that the deer will do is, you see how that deer just gave me hearts? So it'll actually follow me back to camp. They still get spooked with the guys, though. But oh, and this is a hermit. Yeah. Ooh, we're out of coins. Okay. Let's get back to camp. Forget about that deer that loves you. She'll find her way here. See, none of these guys have coins because rabbits are the fastest spawning prey you can get. This hermit, I believe... Well, that's how you get the hermits off your back. If you want to drop them. Otherwise, they'll just stay on for a period of time and then they'll fall off. And I've lost hermits that way because I did not know. So you wiggle back and forth and they fall off. Which is nice. But that one will build us a stable. Has to be done at a farmhouse. And that stable is where your mounts that you've unlocked will gather. So you can switch between them. It's very handy. And I think our trader friend is done for. Unless we can get to a spot far enough this way that we think we can cut down the trees. I'm going out at night too because I'm almost positive that there won't be a greed attack the night after a full moon or after a blood moon. Is it a blood moon or is it just a full moon? I don't know. It's a blood moon in Breath of the Wild, and that was a similar time period that I started playing this game, so yeah. Wait for the worker to come over. I guess I don't have to wait. I can explore this direction. Just make sure not to get attacked by greeds. Rage. That's a portal. It's active. We're coming back. Going back. Not messing around with that. Not gonna take my dog. My dog. Got a whole herd. They're not fast, though. The builder's actually coming? Yeah. Now, I was a little bold and told 3 trees to break down. So 3 workers are going to come out and chop down. This is a little bit of a non-bow. Non-bow being the opposite of a combo. That I'm clearing out land because this deer guy really likes running in the woods. So clearing out trees actually will slow us down. But we're going to switch to a different mount after a bit. So we'll play for about 10-15 more minutes. And then I will have to move along with my day. My wife got play tickets tonight. She likes going to plays. I think they're okay. Like, she'll go to a play just to go to a play. But I like to go to plays that I like. The bad guy's coming. So we're only going to lose 1 worker. I'm going to press on. I'm going to keep him one at a time. He'll run back, but they're not as fast as... Yep. Good luck. He's already running. No, what are you doing? Is there more? Oh, we do not want to drop our coins. Or our gems. They're coming from both sides. Fancy that. Gentlemen, if you would shoot these deer, that would be fantastic. I have a whole herd of deer just hanging out in my town. That's cool. The deer are made of money too. Let's go see if we have any workers left. We have a couple. I didn't even pay the trader guy to go back. Is this a fool's errand? Probably. Although there's a spring right there, right next to the boat. I think this is a strategy. No idea if it's a good strategy, but it is a strategy. Apparently, the deer follow the king a lot more than they used to. They used to not be able to keep up and run away as soon as they saw people. So, you're still active. Why are you still active? I could do something absolutely crazy and build a wall right here. That's crazy talk. Build like your lives depend on it, because they actually do. I'm going to... Yeah, we didn't even have our guys up. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. Nope, that's a gem. You son of a gun. Got a gem. Where's my puppy? Did they take the puppy? I think they took the puppy. Well, that was definitely not how to play the game. I was way too bold. I thought I was being smart by building that wall there, but there were too many of them and not enough time for my archers to get over there to defend. Yeah. Expand slower. That's the takeaway. Oh, the person came back with money though. Yeah, so strategy would be to just clear out the camp. Just not even care. I mean, bigger strategy is to build up more guys as we go, but there's a guy who got taken, got his coin taken. dog go back upstairs? I think so. Dog Gage. He always visits me, but then he leaves after a couple minutes. I have a pillow down here. He has, if my wife Sarah is gone for a while, he'll lay down and hang out if I'm playing down here. Can't upgrade that because I don't have enough money. It's okay. If our archers can actually get out here in time, we'll be fine. Build that up so that that archer can aim a little bit better. We'll be good to go. Again, this is not a strategy that you should employ. Strategy. Not a strategy you should employ. I just did it so I could build a farm. Are you the only archer out here? Because that's going to be a problem. Oh, there's a couple more archers. Could I have broken those trees down the whole time? That makes me feel a little silly. Archers to the front. Yeah, this side's gotta go. We normally earn a lot more money than we're earning now, and that's because of the hunters. We upgraded the farms, so I'm like, oh, let's build farms as soon as possible. Which is a good idea, but at the same time, it also kind of cost us a bit. And those coins are bugging out a little bit, falling out of the... It is nice too, because you can tell when your outer wall falls because the background wall falls. So you can tell when to run away. Those walls as best as we can. Where are you guys going? As long as the trader has 2 trees, 1 on either side, he should stay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this on the European. You can build a catapult. That's cool. There are not catapults in the Norse one. You don't really need them because there's no there's different powers that the monarch gets that are kind of not really replacements, but they make it so you don't really need a catapult. Is there a wall between here and the end that I can build? I don't think there is. We'll have to build that wall. Which means I could build another farm. That's cool. Sounds good. Our kingdom is bigger than I wanted it to be, but what can you do? I was greedy. That's how they get you. That's how the greed gets you. I also built the full farmhouse too, so if that wall gets breached, those farmers are bye-bye. Give me that coin back. That's one thing that's both nice and annoying, is that the workers will pick up your coins that you drop. So they can actually pick them up and bring them back to base out in the wild. But also, if you're trying to give them to a vagabond, vagrant, whatever, to get them to come be a citizen, the workers will pick them up. Uh-oh. Normally I pay a lot more attention to when it's night and when it's day. But I'm doing a poor job of that today. One last friend. Oh, a long time ago, I asked myself if they had an update for... Hello, Greed. For the, this game, as well as the mobile game. And we'll find out soon. Because the vagrant camps, once you clear them out, you can actually build a house on top of them. And it'll be like a vagrant house. Yeah. Don't have enough. Okay. Start earning money on this side, I didn't buy a scythe either. So we don't even have a farmer for that farm that we worked so hard to build. Why are you running away? Oh, they're gonna fix the wall. Is that enough for this? Nope. But to get a vagrant to come out of the housing costs 5 gold, whereas if they're just out in the wild, it only costs 1. But I think they can stock up more of them at the house than at the camp. Camp only can have 2 at a time. Okay, let's buy a scythe. There's a lump of grass. Perfect. Hey you, be a farmer. Hey you, also be a farmer. Go, farm. Worker, you are not done building trees. Building trees? Chopping trees down. Sorry. Just about time to wrap it up too. So, if you watch this, thank you. Appreciate it. You are awesome. I say that at the end of every video, and I mean it. I appreciate you stopping by. Hey look, here's where our dog was when we had him. He's gone now. You can get him back by breaking the portal on this level, but we can't do that until we unlock the medal. Because then we have to upgrade our base all the way, and that unlocks the ability to destroy the portal. But at this time, if we upgrade our base a little bit more, we can get a knight. And then we can actually break the portal on the dock that's far to the west. And once we break the portal on the dock, we can build a lighthouse. And once we build a lighthouse, that means we can come and go from this island. The lighthouse lasts for a while. It doesn't last forever unless you build it up to the last tier. Which you can only do that if you unlock the metal unlock deal. But anyways, if you have the lighthouse unlocked, you can take your boat to and from the island without crashing, which is nice. You don't have to buy your boat every single time. Very good. We're just starting to earn some more money now. Maybe I'll pick this game up again later. It is possible. I would like to do more live streams of games that I'm currently obsessed with, or just, into and can play for a long period of time at a time. But okay. More greed coming. That one's wearing a mask, so it's actually like, instead of dying at one hit, it takes 2 hits to kill. But, all right. See you next time. Oh, Nate.